Well, now we're going to do a number pattern, and this exercise will be based on the revision of linear pattern, linear number pattern that we learn in grade 9. Now, first of all, I would like to emphasize on the fact that linear pattern is of the form Tn equal to, sometimes abbreviated to write it like Dn plus C, where this D here stands for the constant difference, okay, and then C just the constant, okay. Sometimes it is given in the form Tn equal to A plus n minus 1 times D, where D is the constant difference, A is the first term, term number 1, like 6 here, like 9, the first term, okay, 3, and so on and so forth. Or I can call it A, or I can call it T1, okay. Include A or T1. Now, let's start to answer the questions here. For question 1, we ask ourselves, what is the constant difference here? 6, 9, 12, 15. You can see this pattern is increasing. It's increasing by 3 units, okay? We add 3 to each term to find the next term. So the constant difference here is 3. So I'm gonna say here Tn will be equal to 3n. Then I said, if I have 3, how can I get 6? Okay, this 3, how can I get 6? It is possible if we add 3 to 6 to get 3. So I'm gonna say plus 3. Now, this is actually the formula for this linear pattern. You can check if you substitute 1 for n, okay? Let's use a calculator and see. If we have like 3, the bracket stands for n, okay, plus 3. I need to find the first term. I'll sub 1 there to say term number 1, and then when we hit equal, we got 6. And I need to find the second term. I'll sub 2 there, and then we hit equal there. You see, it's 9, the second term. This 9 is there. This 15 is the fourth term. I can sub 4 in the brackets there, sub 4, and then hit equal, and then we got 15. That's the 15. So now to find the 100 terms, we do the same thing, okay? We will substitute 100 over there, okay? So I'll say here T100, T100 will be 3n plus 3. So Tn will be 100, and then if we use a calculator, you hit equal there, 303. So that's T100. So T100 will be equal to 303. Okay. So the same way we can do question 2. I will leave some of the questions here for practice, I think. Question 2 will be like Tn. I'll say again, the constant difference here is what? Is 4, okay, because you add 4 every time to each term to find the next term. Now I'll say this is gonna be like 4n, okay. Now I said to myself, if I have this 4 here, I need to get 9. What can I do? From 4 to 9, I must add 5. So I'll say plus 5. So this is the pattern, okay. Now if I need to find T100, it means I'll substitute 100 there by n, okay. I'll sub 100 here by n, and then that makes 400 plus 5, which is equal to 405, okay. Question 3, same thing. So I think I'll let question 3 for you, 3 and 4 to practice. I'll jump into question 5. Question 5 says, we can see, yeah, even question 5, I think I'll leave question 5 and 6. So because they're all similar, same process as we did question 1 and question 2. Now we're going to do question 7. Question 7, will be, we can see here the pattern is decreasing. So 5, 0, -5, -10, etc. So in this case, the constant difference is what? From 5 to 0, from 0 to -5. -5, it's -5 is a constant difference. So -5, I say -5n. Now, it means we minus 5 or we add -5 to each term to find the next term. So if I have -5 and I need to get 5, what can I do? You can write it somewhere aside, like you say -5 plus what equal to 5. Okay, and then if we move -5 over, and then we'll get x will be equal to 5 plus 5. So x equal to 10. So we can say plus 10. Okay, so this is Tn, and at T100, you do the same. This will be, you sub 100 there, it's going to be -500 plus 10, that means -490. Okay, we can do, the next question will be, I think let's come back to do number 3 also. Question 3, I can do question 3. So question 3 here, Tn will be what? We see the constant difference here is 5. So I'll say 5 over here, 5. And then I said to myself, I'll say 5n. And then I say, if I have 5, I need to get 3. What can I do? I will minus 2. So Tn is 5n minus 2. And then T100 will be, you substitute 100 minus 2. That makes 500 minus 2, which is 498. Okay. Question 4 is same way as question 3, and then we need I said 5 and 6 will be similar, or yeah, we may do just all of them. 4, we have like 3, 7, 11, 15. So again, Tn, okay, constant difference will be 4n. Now, if you have 4, to get 3, we do what? We minus 1. So we do that. That's the constant difference. And now Tn will be 400 minus 1, which is 399. Okay? Question 5. Question 5. Tn, you can see that the question 5 there, they are like the constant difference here is 6. So you say, we're going to say here 6n. And then if we have 6 to get 10, we need to plus 4. So that makes 6n plus 4. And then Tn will be equal to 604. So this is exactly what to do. So I think I'll leave these the same way we did 7. We can do 8, we can do 6. Okay. Even the decreasing pattern like this one. Now let's do number 12. 12 is like 3.5, 4, 4.5. Now we can see the constant difference here. 3.5 and 4 is just a half. So over here, goes off space. Let's say 12. Tn will be, the constant difference will be a half. So I'm gonna write here half n, and I say from a half to get 3, I must add 2.5, okay, to get 3, or 5 over 2. 2.5 is the same thing as 5 over 2, okay? Or if you're unsure, you can use the calculator to see. To find the constant difference, we minus a term with its previous. So we do 4 minus 3.5. Same also here. You will do -11 minus -5. 1 minus 5, or stuff like that. So 4 minus 3.5. You can check in the calculator. If you do 4 minus 3, how to write a half again in the calculator? Okay, 3.5 is like 3 plus a half. Okay, plus a half. Okay, if you hit equal, there you will get Okay, I didn't write it well. I should have put bracket, placing bracket there. So it's 4 minus 3.5, the whole thing like that. This is equal to a half, okay? So I say a half, and now if I have a half, I need to get 4. I said the first term here is 3.5, sorry, not 4, but 3.5. I already have a half. To get 3, I must plus, to add 3.5, I need to plus 3 to it, okay? So I'll say plus, I'll say here plus 3. That's question 12. And then same also with question 13, okay? We have like 2.5, 4.5, 6.5. So the constant difference here is 2. If you do 4.5 minus 2.5, you get 2. You can check in the calculator. 4.5 is like 4 plus a half. 4 plus a half. Okay, minus 2.5. It's like 2 plus a half. 2 plus a half. Okay. There's a way I think to write a half in the calculator, but I doubt I know it well. So the difference is just 2, as I was saying. So now 13, I see here 13. So Tn will be 2n. Now you say to yourself, if you have to get 2.5, you must add a half to it. So plus a half, that's the constant difference. Now to get the 100 terms, you substitute 100 in here. Okay. The same way we will do the rest. Now let's do question 13, 18, I mean. 18 here. It's 13, 12, 11. Okay, the constant difference is just 1. So just 1n. I was just going to say n. Okay. Then, okay, let's just say 1n. Now, I have 1. I need to get, it's -1 actually. -1 because from 13 to 12, it's decreasing. It's -1. So if you have -1 to get 13, we must plus 14. Okay, so basically this is like -n plus 14. Okay. Well, we have question B here. That says 4, 11, 18, 25, etc. is given. Now, question 6, determine the 45th term. Which term of the sequence is 6 to 7? Now, if you look at the terms here, we notice that it has a constant difference of 7, because every time we add 7 to the previous term, so Tn here will be equal to 7n, and then we see if you have 7 to get 4, we're going to minus 4. Now this is Tn. Excuse me, we minus 3. Okay, from 7 to 4, we minus 3. Then determine the 45th term. It means T45. So 7 there minus 3. We sub 45 for n, 45. Now this in the calculator will be 7 open bracket 45 close bracket minus 3, and then hit equal. This 312. So this would be 3. Okay, T45 equal to 312. Now the question is which, that was 1, which is the 620, which term of the sequence is 627? So over here, it means we want to substitute Tn by 627. So that makes 7n minus 3. I'll sub 627 there. And if I move the -3 over, that will make, okay, it's going to be like 7n minus 3 equal to 627. If I move that over, that makes 630. And now we're going to divide each term by n. And then that makes each term by 7, I mean. We divide by 7, and if we divide by 7, and that makes 90. So therefore, we can say T90 equal to 6 to 7. So it was term 90. Okay. The question says that 19, 16, 13, 10 is a given sequence. Determine the 65th term. Which term of the sequence is negative 113? So over here, we will notice first what's the constant difference here. The constant difference is negative 3, so I say Tn equal to negative 3. I'll write negative 3n. Now, if you have negative 3, we need to get 19. How much we add to negative to get 19? I can see it's 22. But if you're unsure, you can just write some more here. Negative 3 plus what equal to 19, okay? If you move negative 3 over, it becomes 19 plus 3, and then you get x is equal to 22. Then here you plus 22. Now, the 65th term will be t equal to negative 3n plus 22. So you sub 65 there for n, and then this will be negative 3 open bracket 65 close brackets plus 22, and then this makes negative 73. So this is T65 equal to negative 173. Negative 173. Then we can also calculate. Ask the question says which term is negative 130, negative 113. So do negative 3n plus 22, and then negative 113. So we remove 22 over. That makes negative 113 minus 22 equal to negative 3n. That makes what? Negative 1 35. Yes, negative 35 equal to negative 3n. And if we divide by negative 3 both sides, we'll get 45. So n equal to 45. Therefore, term 45 equal to negative 113. So that was term 45. Thank you. Well, this says 9n minus 4 is the nth term of the linear number pattern. Okay, determine the first 4 terms of the sequence. So to determine the first 4 terms, here we're going to substitute some values for n, okay? The first 4 integers, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll say here, or the first full natural number to be specific. So because it's 9n minus 4, so I'll say the pattern will be if n is 1, it's going to be 9 minus 4, that makes 5. If n is 2, we substitute 2 for n, that makes 18 minus 4. 18 minus 4 is 14. If n is so we can start substituting or add 9 because that's a constant difference from 14. So we can add 9 there. That makes 23, and then we can add 9 there, that makes 32. Okay, this is same as substituting the values 1, 2, 3, 4 in the given pattern. Now, question says which term is 986? So it means we're gonna do 9n minus 4 equal to 986. So if I move negative 4 over, we have like 9n equal to 990. Okay, and then if we divide by 9 both sides, we'll get if I divide by 9 here, I divide by 9 there. Over here, I did plus 4, a plus 4 also. So if I do that, divide by 9, this makes n equal to, guess what? 110, right? Let's see. 990 over 9. Yeah, 110. So that makes 110. Thank you. Well, another question here says, consider the number pattern 4 times 7, 7 times 15, 10 times 23, 13 times 31. Determine the nth term. And then also determine the fifth term. All right. Now, when I look at these numbers, I notice that we have like two kind of patterns here. We have 4 and then 7 and then 10 and then 13. Those follows a certain pattern. It's like it's add 3 all the time. Why the constant difference is 3. So I can say here we have a pattern that's Tn, which is 3n, and then if you have 3 to get 4, we need to plus 1 there. Okay, and then we have another pattern here. I can call it Tk, where over here it's 7 and then 15 and then 23 and then 31. You notice that here it's plus also a fixed number, which is 8. So from 7 to 15, 8, from 15 to 23, 8, from 23 to 31, 8 also. So over there, it's going to be like 8, and then if I have 8, I need to get the first term, which is 7. What we do, the first, which is 7 over here, what we do, we minus 1. We minus 1. Now see, it's actually this pattern, okay? I'm saying it's actually this pattern multiplied by this other pattern. So we can write it as I call it K. Okay, let me change. Let's call it M. Okay, I call it M. Change. So Tn will be equal to 3n plus 1 times 8n minus 1. So this is the general formula. Now that was question 1. Now question 2, to find the fifth term, I'm just gonna say T50. There we're going to substitute. Okay, n by 50. Okay. We substitute n by 50. So this makes 151 multiplied by 8 times 50 is 400 minus 1 is like 399. So 399. I can stop there because it was given in this one. Okay. Thank you.